Testing. Oh, you didn't do sprint mode. Testing. That should be a little better now. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Should have just figured out what that issue was. Type in the chat if you can hear me. Just doing a bit of an audio check. Forgive the tardiness, you know. It's raining out here, as you can see, so it's tough for the people on the field, tough for us on the sideline. I think I should sound better now, guys. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I'm seeing one yes. You can hear now, all right. So I'm gonna get going. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Boys and Girls Field. This isn't the usual field that Eagle Academy plays on, but here we are. They are getting a new field, so we need to have a temporary home. This is Andre Johnson from Sage Media Solutions. I'm gonna get the clock and everything going in just a second. We have a big matchup in the quadruple A in the PSAL between Eagle and New Dorp. Looks like we have a third down here. Very important early. Eagles trying to draw him off. Handoff to Isaiah Wise. He looks short. As you can see, there's a new quarterback in, Cody Williams, the junior. As usual, you know, we definitely have some scoreboard issues. We're gonna get that figured out in just a second. Don't worry about that, guys. Just about a minute off the clock. I'm gonna take a minute. It's Eagle again, ready to punt here. Pretty good punt. Does not take an Eagle bounce. So it looks like New Dorp, actually I take that back. It looks like New Dorp is going to be in Eagle territory after that punt. So just to give you guys a little insight on the setup, I am actually field level right now. Cameraman is up top, so I have the exact same view as you guys. So forgive me if I'm a little late on some of the calls. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for New Dorp. I'm going to say ball's on about the, it's like the 30-yard line. I mean, about the 35-yard line. Snap. He'll get a good stop. Had to jump off and just tell the cameraman to zoom in a little more. I'm sure all of you guys are probably screaming that. Hopefully it's a better view now. Eagle get another stop. So you figure in a game like this with the rain, both teams are going to try to keep the ball on the ground. I see in the chat none other than Quizzy Cinemas himself. Shout out to Quizzy Cinema, all the work he does for Sage Media and in general, one of the best photographers in the game, so please go hit him up. Ball's on the ground, runs it, has a good lane. Everyone just slipping off of number 1 from New Dorp, one of the standout players for New Dorp for sure. That's John Kay. He's the do-it-all man for New Dorp. He's the quarterback. He plays safety. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 for about the 15-yard line. Handoff. And Eagle get a good tackle in the backfield. Again, it's going to be hard for me to call out. It's going to be hard for me to do my call-outs today because, you know, I have the same view as you guys. So bear with me there. Sorry if you heard me, a little bit of noise. We'll get that scoreboard going for you. Just give us 1 second. 2nd down. New York looking to run. And another tackle in the backfield. That's number 23, Fortune. There's a few Fortunes. That's Jalen Fortune with the tackle in the backfield. And guys in the chat, if you're new to the chat, welcome. Please subscribe if you would like to get involved in the chat. And please let me know if you can hear me, if the connection looks good. The connection should be great today compared to last week. So we're looking at a 3rd down. Can't see the marker. Call it 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Slips out of the receiver's hands. Again, in a game like this, it's going to be real important to stay ahead. You definitely don't want to fall behind where there's such messy conditions like this. This could easily be one of those games where the first score wins. And I doubt we're going to see any field goal kicking with the weather conditions like this. So it's a 4th, call it 4th and 11. K in the shotgun. We'll see if they go to throw, and they draw them off sides. That's number 44, Darius. Getting drawn off sides. Discipline's going to be very important. Yes, Quizzy Cinema. The rain is treacherous. And if you remember, the last time Eagle were here, they were here. Timeout. Agency made a timeout. The last time Eagle were here, they played a quarterfinal matchup against boys and girls on this field, where Eagle were victorious in overtime. And the rain was worse than this. So luckily, our setup is a little more advanced. We're not on the roof. The roof is also closed. So we're on ground level, and we're watching it just like you guys are watching it. So both teams are coming off of losses. Eagle with a slight loss to Susan Wagner, 28-26. And New Dorp faced defending champion E-Hall, lost by a big number. New Dorp is definitely coming in this game thinking that they can get a win. They were also victorious over Eagle Academy last season in the last game of the year. So New Dorp is going to be looking here to come to get a win. So about a 4th and 10. Jet sweep, fakes it. There's K. Does he have enough? It looks like he's short. Or is it first down? It should have still been 4th down. Yes, that was correct. That was correct. So that is going to be a turnover on downs. Eagle is going to get the ball. Be a 1st and 10 for Eagle Academy. Ball's on the 10-yard line. Just a reminder, the clock on the field is not official. Clock on the stream, excuse me, is not official. So let's see how the new quarterback, Cody Williams, fares today. It's a tough day to have a debut, to be honest. Probably doing a lot of handing off. So Eagle have to call a timeout after a turnover. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite Eagle. Timeouts, of course, are very important. So chat, who do you guys have today? Do you have New Dorp or Eagle Academy? I know it's a major Eagle Academy live stream usually, but if you support New Dorp, I want to see you in the chat as well. So again, both teams coming off of losses, looking for their first win in the division. New Dorp is 1-1. They did get a win over Sheepshead Bay earlier in the season. And it's big for both teams. Both teams, you're 0-1. You don't want to fall into 0-2. 1-1 sounds and looks a lot better than 0-2. I'm sure both teams were hoping for better weather, but that's the cards that were dealt. So both teams have to manage this. Let's see who manages it better. New Dorp is definitely known for having a big front seven. Cody, hands off. Good push. And that's big number 76, Leonard Williams with the pancake. Gosh, shout out the lineman. It's not all about the running backs and wide receivers. That was a huge pancake block to open up that hole. It's about a gain of about 3. So I'm going to call it a 2nd and 7. Looks like Isaiah Wise in the backfield. Hands off to Isaiah. Up the middle. Gets a good push. Isaiah coming off a huge game. 100-plus yards. That big 55-yard touchdown. Isaiah is definitely the feature back for Eagle. It seems like Prince Antoine is not ready to play yet. So Isaiah is still going to remain the feature back. It looks like we have a 3rd and inches. Handoff. Tries to sneak it. Did they get it? Waiting for the spot. going to be close. Waiting for the signal for the referee. From my point of view, they're right on the 20-yard line, so that should be a first down. It looks like they're getting the chains out. They are right on, or they called them short. So it looks like this is a 4th and inches, if I'm not mistaken. Tries to get a push. I don't know if they got it. Maybe on that second push. I think they got it on that second push. That'll be a first down, Eagle Academy. Folks, I kid you not, there is no marker saying what down it is. I kid you not, there is no mark. I wish I could contact my cameraman right now so he can show you guys. There literally are only the chains. There's no yard marker. So not only are we dealing with the rain, we're dealing with a lack of everything. But that's going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to get through this together, guys. Another handoff. Doesn't go anywhere. Whistle. It's a long no whistle. So guys, if the signal, let me know. I know the signal might be going out a little bit. We're doing a wireless setup right now because of the rain. So the rain's gonna mess it up a little bit. So it should clear up. So if you get some video interference, that's us on our side. Just it's raining. Everything is a little tougher today. So we're doing our best to give you guys the best quality stream we can. You know how we do. So that'll be a 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 20-yard line. Give the scoreboard another handoff. And that's a big run, and the ball's on the ground, and Dorp has it. So Prince Antoine, number 1, actually is back, and he coughs the ball up, and Dorp will have great field position. Ball security is going to be so important in this game. And Eagle are the one to make the first mistake. So that'll be a 1st and 10, Dorp. They'll have it on the Eagle Academy 35-yard line. Big mistake from the senior. Again, ball security is going to be so important in this game. I know you see a hole, you want to get into the end zone, but you need to have 2 hands around that ball. Ball security is of utmost importance. This game, if I'm honest with you, is probably going to be a 14-7. Excuse me, a 12-6. This is looking like a 12-6 kind of game, so every possession is crucial. K with the ball. Hands it off. He has a hole, and he's gone. That's going to be a touchdown, Dorp. Sean Brower with the touchdown. 35-yard run from the senior. Right away, Dorp make Eagle pay for the mistake and take the first lead of the ball game. Hopefully you guys didn't pick up me. I'm also the producer. So it looks like there's a flag on that play. Didn't see who the flag was on. Looks like Dorp still gonna have a chance to go for that extra point. So it looks like New Dorp is still going to get their PAT try. Another flag. It's like an illegal formation. It's a false start on New Dorp. So again, in a game like this, falling behind is, you definitely don't want to be playing from behind in a game like this, knowing both teams are going to have to be pretty one-dimensional today. New Dorp for the two-point conversion. Snaps. Looking to throw. Throws into the end zone. And it's no good. So our score is going to remain 6-0 New Dorp. So give us a second with the camera. Sorry about that, guys. We'll be right, hold on, check. We'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. Just having some issues with the main camera. Let me go fix that. So it's the second quarter, folks. Sorry to kind of come out and probably jump scare you. It's the second quarter. We're still figuring out the issues with the main camera. Thankfully, you guys have the side camera. But we'll figure out the main issues. So we're going to be quiet for a little bit as we're fixing that second camera. So it's second quarter. All right, I'm gonna go dark again. We have the scoreboard working. We have the side cameras. Hopefully, you guys can enjoy. Again, you know, it's raining, so technically, as Eagle gets stopped again, it's raining, so you know we're having a little bit of issues. But we are gonna make sure we put on this broadcast for you guys. right, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Took a little while to figure it out, but we finally got the better view for you guys. That was a big hit from Nehemiah. Handoff, excuse me. He fakes it. Wide open. That's number 18, one of the standout players for New Dorp. And that's a good game plan from New Dorp. Very simple plays. It's raining. You cannot go down the field. That's number 18, Russell Tucker. Definitely one of the standout players for New Dorp. But it looks like it's coming back. Maybe there was a holding penalty. Guys in the chat, just let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the other camera looks good. It should be looking good now. We should be all systems go. So unfortunately, we don't have the down and distance. Again, there is no yard marker here for some crazy reason. So we are in the dark just with you guys. Here's K in the shotgun. Probably going to hand it off here. Fakes it. And he gets stopped. First in the backfield, that was McNeil Strong, the captain. Great. Thanks for the feedback in the chat. I see Karan Overbay. Karan, I just messaged you. Was that you who scored in that highlight? Did you get your first college touchdown at Ithaca yesterday, Karan? If you did, please let us in the chat know. So it's about 20 yards to the first down. Looks like another false start. Sloppy game. New Dorp is just going backwards. So yes, yesterday, Karan Overbay with his first collegiate touchdown. Huge congratulations, Karan. That's Tucker in the backfield. Shotgun snap, fakes it. Another stop. And that's number 55, Aiden Rivera, on the bottom of that tackle. I appreciate you, Karan. Shout out to Ashton Clark. Hope you're having a good time in Hampton right now. Again, I wish we had a distance for you guys. And he gets the punt off somehow. Somehow gets that punt off. What a play. I got to get a name and number on that guy. That's number 12 for New Dorp. That's Peter Z. Peter Z with, I don't know how he got that punt off. So it is a 1st and 10 for Eagle Academy. So yeah, sorry that we can't give you the downs. I am back now. I was fixing an issue with the camera, so I'll be keeping track of the downs. But there is no marker for what down it is. Believe it or not, there is no marker for what down it is, so we all have to pay attention. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 for Eagle Academy. Ball's on about their own 25-yard line. Again, for Peter Z, that was a great punt. Isaiah Wise in the backfield. Looking to pass. Short throw, incomplete. Try to get it to Isaiah. It's going to be a tough day for Cody to throw the ball. But just like New Dorp did, Eagle have to keep it short, play action, dump off kind of throws. And again, this is a very crucial point in the game. With the weather being like this, 2 scores almost might feel like game over. You don't want to fall behind with the weather like this. Because if you're forced to throw the ball, with the weather looking like this, you're only asking for catastrophe. Again, Eagle did a great job running the ball last week between Nehemiah and Isaiah. But with the weather like this, you know New Dorp is going to be stacking the box. I see 9, was that 8 in the box right now? This would be a 2nd and 10 for Eagle Academy. That's Virgil in the backfield. Handoff to Virgil. And he's dragging the pile. Dragging him all the way to the 45-yard line. Great job from the junior Virgil. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 for Eagle Academy. They're going to be on about the 45-yard line. About halfway through the 2nd quarter. Cody in the backfield. Hands it off again, but this time New Dorp is ready. Eagle tried going right back to the same play. But this time New Dorp had it dialed up. So that'll be about a 2nd and 11. Ball's about on the 44-yard line. That whistle sounds like the 4-minute warning. Can't exactly tell why the ref stopped the game there. But it's going to be about a 2nd and 11 for Eagle Academy. We got still Virgil in the backfield. Eagle, Cody looking to throw. He's going deep. And it's short. Looking for fortune there. If he was able to have more air on the ball, I think he would have had fortune. So that'll be a 3rd and 11. Third and 11 for Eagle. That's kind of a good look, though. I think that's something Cody can do. Drop back, throw the ball early, let one of your speed guys run under it. That is something Cody is able to do. Cody has very good accuracy. Obviously, you can't really judge him too much in this kind of weather, but definitely have a lot of faith in the young junior. Handoff, and he's stopped in the backfield. Great penetration from New Dorp. That's going to be a 4th down. See what the Eagle decides to do. And just to talk about New Dorp a bit, again, their standout players are definitely number 1, John Jay, and number 18, Russell Tucker. Number 3, Chris Bellinger, their standout running back. Looks like he is not playing right now. Heard he got an injury in the previous game. Hopefully he gets better soon. Rivera for punt. Decent punt. Takes the Eagle bounce. Takes a great bounce for Eagle. And that will be on the 19-yard line where New Dorp will take the ball. So that'll be 1st and 10 New Dorp from the 19-yard line. Sorry that you guys keep hearing noise when I'm going back and forth between the main camera. I'm about to fix that right now. Randy, I agree with you. A score before half would be great, but it would be even better if they get a stop. Eagle Academy get the ball at – actually, no. I have to double-check that. I'm not sure who gets the ball at halftime. Someone in the chat, you can remind me. Handoff. That's a good run. Get about 5 yards. They're close to the 25-yard line, so I'll call that 2nd and 5. That was number 10, Sean Brower again on the run. So about a 2nd and 5 for New Dorp. High snap. Can't get him in the backfield. Bad angles all over the place. And Eagle Academy had a chance to make a big stop, but everyone took awful angles there. And again, John avoids catastrophe. That's what it's all about in games like this. It's you got to play conservative and you got to avoid the big mistake. And so far, New Dorp has been able to avoid the big mistake. So it'll be about a 3rd and 5. Ball's on about the 24-yard line, let's call it. That's Sean in the backfield. Hands off to Brower. Aiden was the first in the backfield. Looks like they got to stop, and that'll be a timeout, Eagle Academy. Big stop for the senior. Aiden, the senior, coming back to Eagle Academy from Holy Cross. Glad to see him back. Big number 21 making plays for Eagle. So it looks like Eagle should get the ball back. And honestly, every time a team has to punt the ball, everyone should be holding their breath. It is raining out here. The field is wet. The ball is wet. You got to hope that you can get a good snap from your snapper, your long snapper. And again, it's all about avoiding catastrophe. Number 12, Peter, did a great job getting the punt off last time. Let's see if he can do it again. Takes a short snap. Gets a good punt off. No one back there to field it for Eagle. So New Dorp is going to get out of their own half of the field. That's going to be a 1st and 10 Eagle Academy. We'll get that yard line for you. Both teams really trying to avoid going 0-2. Like I said, 1-1 looks a whole lot better than 0-2. Both teams are going to have to earn it. Eagle Academy are definitely still in this ball game. Have to stay disciplined and have to avoid the big mistake. Haven't seen so much of Prince after that fumble. That fumble definitely was costly as Sean Brower from New Dorp scored on the next play. See what the offense can do here. We're about under 4 minutes. New Dorp leading 6-0. Cody in the backfield. It looks like Isaiah Wise with him, single back. Eagles spreading them out. Looking at the screen. And it's dropped. That was number 10, Spencer Ball. Again, ball is slippery. I know that it's not ideal, but you gotta use your body to catch the ball here. Gotta take off the gloves, use your body, secure the ball, and get up the field. So that'll be a 2nd and 10 for Eagle Academy. Give or take 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Ball is on, call that the 35. It's hard to see from here. Definitely on the Eagle side of the field. Cody in the backfield. 4 wide again. Hands it off, and I see a helmet. I thought that was the ball. That was the standout number 18. Number 18, Russell Tucker. Had to hold my breath there. I saw a helmet rolling, which I thought was the ball rolling on the floor. That was Tucker just getting in to make a big play in the backfield. So we're going to call that 3rd and 11 for Eagle Academy, and there is a timeout. So just to recap this ball game, sloppy play from each team, probably combined, let's call it 70 yards of offense. 70 yards of offense, if that. Number 10, Sean Brower for New Dorp with about a 35-yard touchdown is our only score of the game. I hear you guys saying that 18 is getting there in there unblocked, but I watched a little bit of film on him. I can see him on the field now. He's definitely a tough opponent, no lie. But that Eagle definitely has to make that adjustment, but because he's definitely the game wrecker right now. So it's a 3rd and 11. Let's see if Eagle throws the ball here. Cody in the backfield, single back again. That's going to be a false start on Eagle Academy. So we're going to call that a 3rd and 16. Don't have the yard marker. Eagles probably going to be conservative here. Again, you want to avoid the big mistake. 6-0 going into half is definitely not a bad score. And to be getting another false start. It's like another false start on Eagle Academy. Eagle going backwards here. Got a 3rd and 21. Make it a personnel change. Big number 44 trotting onto the field. That's Darius. So it's about a 3rd and 21. Can't see Eagle doing anything but running the ball here. Just a QB sneak. Just a QB sneak. Gotta be conservative here. Punt the ball. Not sure how much time is left. So that'll be 4th and 16. Appreciate everyone in the chat. We're out in the rain, so you don't have to be. Hopefully you are somewhere comfortable watching this live stream. Really appreciate you guys. Seeing both teams going to their sideline. Not sure if that's the half or not. Looks like it was probably a timeout in New Dorp, maybe. Can't really tell from here. far as the rest of the PSAL goes, we had some results yesterday. We had Lincoln taking a 28-0 win over Canarsie. Also had E-Hall for 35-0 win over James Madison. Those are the only results I saw yesterday. If you guys have any other results, share them in the chat. E-Hall and Lincoln are looking to be the class of the PSAL quadruple A. Eagle looking to punt. Rivera gets the punt off. Did someone touch it? Don't think so. So that'll be 1st and 10, New Dorp. Have the ball on about their 37-yard line, let's call it. Really appreciate everyone tuning in. Karan, looking forward to seeing you, man. So, if you guys did not know in the chat, we are at Boys and Girls Field. We usually play at Old Boys and Girls Field, but today we are at Boys and Girls Field. Eagle Academy is currently getting their field redone at Old Boys and Girls, so hopefully by mid-season we're in a brand new, beautiful stadium / field. But for now, we are at Boys and Girls, so that's a 1st and 10 for New Dorp. Can't see them doing anything but keeping it on the ground here. That's John, the QB run. First person there was Jalen Fortune and Marcus and McNeil Strong. And shout out to the Eagle fans. I know it's raining here, but we still have some Eagle fans out here with their ponchos on, with their umbrellas. And shout out to the New Dorp fans as well. I see quite a few of their parents here. Whistle blown. Not sure what the call is. Is that a false start on New Dorp? So it looks like that's going to be an offsides on Eagle, it seems like. Is that enough for the first down? I don't see the chains moving. So let's call that a 2nd and 1. New Dorp beyond the 40-yard line. Another whistle. So that's going to be a timeout. A lot of whistles in this game. Sloppy, slow-paced game. And that's actually going to be the half. Excuse me, guys. We're commentating blind here. So that is going to be the half where New Dorp is up 6-0 on Eagle Academy. Yes, this is in real time. So we're going into the half. So this is Andre Johnson. We'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll put the timer on. Please stay tuned. We are back. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Andre Johnson here. Sorry about that, guys. So how's it going? This is Andre Johnson. We are back. New Dorp will be getting the ball. It is 6-0 New Dorp. So let's see the adjustments that are made at halftime. Both teams were pretty even. There's just one mistake from Eagle, the Prince Antoine fumble, which led to the Sean Brower 35-yard touchdown run. That is pretty much the stats from the first half. There was probably about 70 yards of offense in that half. 35 yards of it came from one Sean Brower New Dorp touchdown. Again, forgive the signal, guys. We are dealing with inclement weather here in Brooklyn, so the signal might go in and out a little bit on the main camera. I'll definitely keep an eye on that for you guys. So Eagles going to kick off the New Dorp. Again, both teams coming in at 0-1 in league play, looking to get their first win. You know, it's definitely been competitive. You can't exactly, you know, give too much judgment on either team's performance with the weather being so bad. It's really a war of attrition. You just got to survive it, because no matter what, the win is going to count the same for either team. So Rivera, get ready to kick off, and we're off for the second half of football. That is Aiden Fieldsberg's. Aiden was there on the tackle. So it'll be a 1st and 10 from New Dorp. Like the ball will be can't tell what yard line the ball is right now. Let's call that the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 New Dorp. Again, if you guys are coming here for the second half, for some reason, there is not a field marker to tell us what down it is. So it's going to be me kind of going off of memory what down it is and paying attention. So it's a 1st and 10 for New Dorp. You got to imagine, especially up a score, they're going to keep the ball on the ground here. So we're currently waiting for 2 people to work the chains. A little bit of a delay to the start. So again, just a delay to the start of the game. The start of the half, excuse me. Just getting the chains ready. All right, so we're ready to get the second half started. So it's a 1st and 10 for New Dorp. Sean Brower in the backfield. And it's a fake. A simple throw to number 18 as they get a 1st down. Again, on the offense and the defense, that's Russell Tucker. Now it'll be a 1st and 10 New Dorp. And they're in a hurry up. And that's the patented New Dorp QB sneak, which they get for about, looks like about 3 yards. Looks like they're in Eagle territory. I'm going to call it the Eagle 45-yard line, New Dorp. New Dorp is beginning to pick up the pace. So it's 2nd and 7. And that's Big Leonard, who looks like he was in on that play first. So that's going to be a 3rd and a, let's call it a 3rd and 7 for New Dorp. Big play for the Eagle defense here. So that's Sean and John in the backfield. Handoff. Looking to run. He has a lane. That was a good tackle from Preston Cottrell, the captain. And that'll be enough for a New Dorp first down. So it'll be 1st and 10, New Dorp, in Eagle territory. Let's call that the 35-yard line. It's a 1st and 10, New Dorp. Looking to run. Again, that's John. He's met in the backfield. John Kay, the senior, the do-it-all man for New Dorp. He plays quarterback, he plays safety, and you see in the backfield, big number 18, Russell Tucker. So a 2nd down for New Dorp. Looking to pass, throws it to Russell. He has a lane, and ball's on the ground. Who has it? Who has it? The ball's on the ground, waiting for the call. And that's Eagle football. That's Jaden Thomas with the fumble recovery. There is a flag on the field. There is a flag on the field. Waiting for the call. There is a flag on the field, folks. Let's see what the call is. The Eagle offense is on the field. I did not see what the call was, but it looks like it's going to remain Eagle football. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 Eagle Academy from the 20-yard line. Huge turn of events as Tucker had at least a 20-yard gain on that throw. So in at quarterback now, excuse the second camera. In at quarterback now is Corey. Hands off. He has a lane. And look at the push. He's dragging him 5 yards. And that's Virgil with a great gain. Probably a 15 to 20-yard gain. That's another first down for Eagle Academy. In at quarterback is Corey Reese. Corey Reese is back at quarterback. He started last week. Did not play in that first half, but it seems like Coach Jones decided to go back to the junior. I don't think Cody did anything wrong in that half. They might be looking. Corey is has a bigger arm, so maybe that's the reason why. I figured they might have to air it out a little bit in this half. That's a 1st and 10 from Eagle Academy. They're probably on their own 35-yard line. Another handoff. That's Nehemiah. Another good run. Let's call that a gain of 4. That's a 2nd and 6. Eagle will be on the 39-yard line. Eagle Academy, what are they going to do after that huge momentum swing? Again, in this game, you have to avoid the mistakes. The rain is coming down harder. I'm sure you guys can tell. The rain is coming down harder. Eagle had one mistake on the fumble in the first half, and now Dorp has a mistake with the fumble in the second half. How is Eagle Academy going to capitalize on this? So it's a 2nd and 6. Corey under center. Nehemiah in the backfield. Another handoff. That's a good game. Nehemiah with the run. As you see the offensive line doing a good job with a push. And that'll be a 3rd down. Let's call it a 3rd and 1. Chains are not moving. Ball's on about the 40-yard line. No, let's call that the 45-yard line. So it's about a 3rd and 1. The first down is about on the 41-yard line. So it's a 3rd and 1 for Eagle Academy. Forgive the signal. Hands it off. Looks like Eagle has it. That's Nehemiah, the senior. Nehemiah still down. So Nehemiah's a little shaken up here. The Eagle do enough to get the first down. Eagle do enough to get the first down. So it's a 1st and 10 for Eagle. We have to go to the side camera. Again, the signal's a little messed up from the rain. Hands off. No, it's a fake run, and it goes backwards. Tried to do the QB bootleg, and it goes backwards for Eagle Academy. That's going to be a loss of about 5. So we're going to call that a 2nd and 15. Eagle is on. It's hard to see from here. Eagle is on the, is that the 36? Eagle's on the 36-yard line. We'll get that other view for you right now. Again, again, with the rain, there's a problem with the signal. Hopefully you guys can see Eagle Academy with the first down. And that goes nowhere. That's number 9 and the standout player, Tucker, on it again. So that'll be 3rd and 15. Again, Eagle had some good progress. Now they're going the wrong direction. Are Eagle ambitious and go to the air here? Another handoff. That's to Isaiah. And again, just a bunch of gold helmets. A whole lot of gold helmets. Looks like a rugby match right now. But that's nowhere near enough for the first down. So we'll have a 4th and about 10. That's probably a gain of 5 for Isaiah. The fans in the chat, definitely shout out your favorite player. I see some love for Fortune, or that could be for number 5 from Dorp. I'm not sure. But show love to your favorite players. The chat will be on the YouTube video afterwards. Eagle getting ready to punt here. It's a good punt from Rivera. And that ball is downed. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Dorp. And we're just sticking with this sideline view right now just because having some signal issues. The rain is starting to slow down, so hopefully the signal issues kind of disperse. That's a 1st and 10 for New Dorp. They have it on about the 37-yard line, let's call it. That's Sean Brower in the backfield. Eagle stack in the box. Looking to pass. Looks like he's tucking it. He makes a move, makes Preston miss. Isaiah's right there. That was a good move. Gained some extra yards there. So we'll call that 2nd and 4. It's about a gain of 6. Like we've been calling out all day, John K is the do-it-all man. Handoff. Looking for the gain, couldn't see it there. Ball is right on the 40-yard line. Was that enough for the 1st down? It was. So that's going to be a 1st down, New Dorp. 1st and 10 for New Dorp. Have it on the 40-yard line. Hand it off again. Good cut. Looked like a short gain. So let's call that 2nd. Let's call that 2nd and 9. Probably a gain of 1 for New Dorp. John and Sean in the backfield. Tucker to wingback. Hands it off to Brower again. There's Aiden again. Aiden's been in on a lot of tackles in this game. Aiden and Preston, the 2 safeties, coming up to make a play. That whistle sounds like the end of the quarter. That whistle sounds like the end of the quarter, waiting for the teams to move. And that's going to be the end of the quarter, folks. The clock is moving quickly because both teams are keeping it on the ground. So going into the 4th quarter, it is still New Dorp 6, Eagle Academy nothing. It's a war of attrition. Not mistaken, it should be 2nd down for New Dorp. Randy, there's definitely enough time on the clock. You saw that there was a big mistake from New Dorp, so this game is definitely not over yet. With the rain and the weather lit this way, you know, a lot of craziness can happen. So let's call it, it's about a 2nd and 3. That's a good tackle in the backfield for number 23, Fortune. That's Jalen Fortune with the tackle in the backfield. That tackle was not in the backfield. It's a short game, but it will be enough for a New Dorp first down. New Dorp, their main strategy for this quarter will definitely be keep it on the ground. Ball's on the ground! That's not what I meant by ball on the ground. Who has it? That was a fumble on the handoff. Eagle think they have it. And they do. That's Eagle Academy football. That's number 8, Marcus McNeil-Strong. Looked like there was a bad handoff. Marcus was there to capitalize. And just as I said it to Randy in the chat, anything can happen in a game like this where it is raining this crazy. So that's a 1st and 10, Eagle in New Dorp territory. I think this is their first time in New Dorp territory for the first time all game. We'll be right back with the commentary. I'll be right back. Need to run, do something for the stream real quick. We're back. 2nd and down for Eagle Academy. And it's going to be a timeout. So everyone in the chat, thank you for watching. We currently have 82 people in the chat. Really appreciate that. Again, this is Andre Johnson from Sage Media Solutions. Please follow us on all of our socials, on the YouTube, Instagram. If you want to stay in tune with what we got going on, we have a lot more Eagle Academy action. Football season is front and center right now. Basketball season is on the horizon.
I think it's about to die.
Please, guys, just watch. Give me a second. I have to be producer and announcer, so I'll be right back. right, we're back. Again, playing producer and commentator. For those of you familiar with the broadcast, Mr. Greg Polius. He will be back. He'll be back in about 2 weeks. But for now, it's just me. Hope you guys don't mind. So it looks like that's going to be a 4th down for Eagle. Playing it smart. Playing the field position game. Looking to get a good punt off here. And it is a good punt. And they down it at the 1. Yes, that'll be at the 1-yard line. Great job from Aiden Rivera and Eagle Academy. That was number 10, Spencer Ball, the young junior, making a big play there. So now New Dorp with their backs up against the wall. Literally on the 1-yard line. That's 1st and 10. That's 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line. Huge play here. What is New Dorp going to do? Are they going to be conservative and just running up the middle to try to avoid that safety? Or are they do they go with something to the outside? Looks like they're in a goal line formation. Looking like a QB sneak to me. Saw somebody move. Ref didn't call it. Handoff. And it's a sack in the backfield. That'll be a safety. Marcus McNeil-Strong. That is a safety for Eagle Academy. McNeil-Strong gets right into the backfield and makes a huge play. Eagle is on the board, and they will get the ball back. What a play from the senior captain. Again, that's a great decision from Eagle to punt it, which leads to the big safety. Eagle right back into this game. New Dorp is going to be kicking it off from their own 20-yard line. It's returned. That's Aiden breaking tackles left and right. That was a pretty good kick from New Dorp. Looks like they'll get the ball. They'll get the ball on about the 30-yard line. Eagle can take the lead with a score here. Marcus McNeil-Strong, the senior, with the huge play in the backfield. That's a 1st and 10 Eagle. Again, we're only working with one. We don't have a yard marker, so I can't tell you exactly what it is. Is that ball on the ground? That ball, the snap was fumbled and recovered by Dorp. So another huge turn of events. After the safety, Eagle fumbled the ball and give it right back to Dorp. Again, you know, this rain, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see another humongous swing in this game with this rain. So Eagle are not able to capitalize on the safety, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 Dorp. Bruh is right. Sean Brower in the backfield, 1st and 10 for Dorp as they take over. Looking to take the air out of the game. Handoff. That's a good tackle. That's Aiden in on the play again. Aiden's been having a big day. Calling his name out quite a few times. So that's a 2nd and let's call it 7. 2nd and 7. Dorp definitely looking to keep the ball on the ground, put 2 hands on it. As I say that, looking to throw. It's complete to Tucker. Good job at number 45 for Eagle Academy to make sure that doesn't go for any more yardage. Don't have a name, a jersey for 45. That's the kind of game, Goon Nation. That's the kind of game you get when it's raining like this. Sloppy mess. So that's going to be a 3rd down for Dorp. Big play here. Running it. And he has daylight. Holding on to the ball. That was a big run from the quarterback, John Kay, and that's a 1st down, Dorp in Eagle territory. That was a big play. 1st and 10 for Dorp. As the clock keeps running. Both teams looking to get their 1st win of the season. Dorp in a tight formation. They're doing a Jalen Hurts QB sneak here, and they get a lot of yards on that. John Kay. Oh, Jack Kay. Excuse me. I have him as John Kay. Thank you for fixing that. I've been calling him John Kay. I think he's on the website. They have him as John. That's where I got it from. Thank you for that. Dorp looking to put an exclamation point on this game. All they have to do is keep the ball on the ground. 2nd down. 2nd and about 4. Another tight formation for Dorp. Another sneak. McNeil Strong in on the tackle. Not sure if we're at the 4-minute warning yet. The clock is running. The clock is ticking. Eagle hoping to get at least one more possession. A touchdown will all but ice the game, though, so Eagle have to keep him out of the end zone. That sounded like the 4-minute warning. So we're going to reset the clock to 4 minutes. It sounded like that was the 4-minute warning. Remember, the clock on the screen is not official. Might even be a 1st and goal here. Handoff to Sean. He's nearly into the end zone. So that's going to be 2nd and goal for New Dorp. A touchdown all but seals it. Eagles going to have to dig deep. If you're Eagle Academy, you got to be ripping at the ball. The ball is soaked. You got to make a play happen here. Looks like that's going to be a timeout, Eagle Academy. As we have a 2nd and goal. So again, just want to get a quick shout out to everybody in the chat. Almost 100 people in here. Really appreciate all of the support you guys give us week to week. It's not only to Sage Media, but it's also to Brooklyn. It's also to Staten Island. You got to come and represent for your borough, for your kids, for your friends. Really appreciate everybody in here in the chat. You could be doing a lot of other things right now, but you're here with us. It's a 2nd and goal. Looks like New Dorp's on about the 1-yard line. Eagle got to be swiping at the ball here. And they draw him off sides. So if I'm not mistaken, it's still 2nd and goal, so they shouldn't. I guess they're a little closer. They sneak it in. Eagles stand tough. They should be ripping at the ball here, honestly. They're putting their hands off, but that is going to be 3rd down. That's going to be 3rd and goal. New Dorp did not get into the end zone there. You are correct. Never give up. As we've seen, there's been a lot of twists and turns in this game. Somebody stand them up, another person rip at that football. So it's a 3rd and goal. Jack K, looking to sneak. I don't know if he got it, but on the 2nd push, it's a touchdown, New Dorp. On that 2nd push. They put an exclamation point on that game. It looked like they're going to come to Brooklyn in a hurricane damn near and come get a win. Eagles' big opportunity was after that huge safety from McNeil Strong. They fumbled the snap and gave it right back to New Dorp. Eagles going to have to hope for a big play very quickly, and either an onside kick. They're going to need an onside kick to get the ball back. Forever 50 is correct. We will always rep 50 over here. Guys, also in the chat, if you don't mind, let me know about the advertisements. If there were too many advertisements, if it really disrupted your viewing experience, please let me know about that. Going for 2 here. Running the screen to Sean. Incomplete. Or not incomplete, but the try is no good. So it will remain 12-2, New Dorp. will be back next week. Again, the Eagle Field is being worked on, so I can't tell you where we're going to be. But for the 3rd week in a row, we will be having a Brooklyn-Staten Island matchup as Eagle will play host to Port Richmond. So make sure you guys tune in next week. But there's still time on the clock here. Again, Eagle need a quick score and an onside kick. Anything can happen. I'm sure we've all seen something crazier. Remember, the clock is not official. Probably put about, we'll put it back to 1:30. As we're in bad, thank you for that feedback. Definitely don't want to, we have to keep the lights on over here, but we want to make sure, you guys have a good viewing experience as well. So again, it's all about, in a game like this, it's all about who can make the least mistakes, and it seems like that team is going to be New Dorp. Eagle had their opportunities. See, number 12 punts it off. That's a good run back. Just what Eagle needed. That's Jalen Fortune with a good return. So that'll be a 1st and 10 Eagle Academy. Robert, I'm not sure when the new field is going to be done, but even when it's actually finished, I'm sure they need at least a week to kind of let it settle in. So I can't see Eagle being on their field, their new field, probably until week 6, honestly. Hopefully they're there for senior day. It's the 1st and 10 from Eagle. They are in New Dorp territory. Corey in the shotgun. Looking to throw. Tucker in the backfield, can't get to him. Corey making people miss. Corey doing a good job making people miss. Now be a gain at least of 10. Eagle in the hurry up. 1st and 10, clock is ticking. Corey looking to throw, throws it deep. Is that going to be a pass interference? He's looking deep. Saw Eagle guy hit the floor, but it looks like it's going to be no call, so that'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Eagle in New Dorp territory. So again, a 2nd and 10 for Eagle. Reese looking to throw. Holds it, doesn't have a man. Needs to get out of bounds, but they keep him in bounds. So that's going to be a 3rd. That's going to be a 3rd down. It looks like there was a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be on New Dorp. Remember, the clock is not official, guys, so we're probably just going to leave the clock at 0. So we don't have a game clock. So Eagle's going to inch closer. Looks like Eagle will be on they're within the 10-yard line, the 20-yard line at this point. That must have been a face mask penalty. Eagle is on the 18-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10 for Eagle Academy. Again, we're not going to add any time on the clock. We're not exactly sure how much time is left. If I had to guess, I'd say it's within 40 seconds. but my guess is as good as yours at this point. Again, we're working without a yard marker here, so we're limited resources here. So that's a 1st and 10 for Eagle. Ball is at the 18-yard line. Reese looking to throw. Throws deep. Is it in bounds? It is inbounds. It is intercepted by number 5 from New Dorp. Don't have a name on him, unfortunately, and that will definitely seal it. New Dorp just has to need a ball here. And New Dorp is going to improve to 1-1 as Eagle Academy falls to 0-2. So again, a quick game recap. The big plays of the game was Eagle Academy fumbled the ball. It looked like Prince Antoine had a good lane, but then he fumbled the ball, which gave the ball back to New Dorp, which they took it 35 yards, a Sean Brower touchdown. And it was pretty much a stalemate all the way till then. A great punt from Aiden Rivera to put New Dorp at the 1-yard line, where Marcus McNeil-Strong with a huge safety, which gave Eagle the ball back, but unfortunately Eagle gave it right back to New Dorp. Eagle gave it right back to New Dorp, which they capitalized. On about a 3rd and 4, Jack Kay with a huge first down, about a 20-yard gain, which brought New Dorp to about the 1-yard line where Jack punched it in himself. Another shout out for New Dorp was definitely number 18, Russell Tucker. Definitely made up for his fumble. Did great on the defensive line. Definitely want to shout out a lot of players from Eagle Academy as well, as that is the final whistle. New Dorp very excited to come to Brooklyn and get a win. So folks, thank you for watching. We will be back next week again. This is Andre Johnson from Sage Media Solutions. Thank you for your continued support.